Guess what? Hey now, it is Friday night. It is now 16 minutes past 10. I've just had a big fucking mess up, and literally it wouldn't be me without one fuck up in my life. But talking of fuck ups, here she comes. And if anybody tells her that, I'm dead. But yeah, welcome. Welcome. Evening, Nixy Newman.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Sorry.
You got a cold, have you?
No, I had an itchy nose. It must be a surprise.
Yeah. All right. Before we get any further, yeah, that needs to be updated. Yes, Asa. Yeah, I'm working on it. I think I've took on this BWO network. I think I've took on too much. I really have. But it's happening. 3 shows on the network. We had another debut of another show this week. Yours truly doing his other big passion, which is I'm going to keep separate from British Wrestling Radio as much as I can. So the two entities will completely... The only thing they will share is the website where we broadcast from. And how's your week been?
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah. Enjoy Extreme Rules?
There were good moments.
Oh, I haven't seen it
Do you
yet.
enjoy it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen it yet for some crazy reason. I've not had the time to see it, but I'm working on it. I am working on it very,
Have you sent
very...
your rest 17 yet?
No, not yet. I've not been anything this week.
Can't get the staff, can you?
Hey, hold on a minute.
Can't get the staff.
Whoa. Don't you dare, after the week I've had, don't you dare. Stressful week ain't the bleeding word. I turned 45 on Monday, remember?
Oh, yeah. Should we sing him happy birthday?
No, don't fucking bother. I had... insane. Hey, if you sing, you're banned. I'll ban you for life. I've had enough of you fucking singing.
I don't sing.
Yes, you bleeding do.
No, I don't.
You want me to play the archives? I will find you singing for everything I've heard you singing. There she was. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I've sung that.
Yeah.
To pass time
Sing
when
Hosanna,
we're waiting
another
for
one,
you
ring a
to
bell?
talk.
Sing Hosanna, ring a bell? Yeah, exactly. Thank you very bleeding much. Rest my case. Sing, you do it. I'll kick
I'm
your
not
ass
singing.
Now.
I'm humming it.
I'll fucking you, I'll kick you, I'll wrap your bleeding backside and send you China in a box. Yeah. So, yeah, this is Nix's last show on Friday night for a bit. Because,
unless you do something on a Sunday next week.
I think we're going to be doing it Sunday next week because I'm working Friday night. But, yeah, I think we're going to be doing it Sunday next week.
That is my last Friday for the month, then.
Yeah, your last Friday, yeah. Because you go to China. You got away. So Dino's got to find a person to do show with him. But we'll find.
I thought Harvey was doing it with you.
I don't know. He's been too busy and things have happened, so I'm not gonna. And don't know yet. I'll tell you more about that after the show.
Okay.
Insane Championship Wrestling happened Sunday. Fucking immense. The fact that everything was in good natured. We had Scotland versus England during one match. The chanting was immense. I got called every name under the sun. It's fucking expensive in that place. Fuck me. 4 pints of lager and I got £1.70 change from 20 quid.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Last time I'm going to the O2 in Islington. But ICW are coming back in July and I really don't know yet. I think I said it to Pixie and I said it to Jamie and Ross and a few others that was there. If I'm going to see ICW next time, I'm going to go to Glasgow. I want to see it in their home, not just the London one. It was a cracking night, I must admit. It was one of the best nights I've ever had. Winters, you'd have had no money, mate, buying beer in there. It was shit anyway. There was no Budweiser.
The way you drink it, Lance, yeah.
Yeah, there was no way. It was Ross was there, Michael Webb from both the guys from the Takeover Wrestling Radio broadcast, which is not happening this week. It's happening a week on Wednesday. So I need to catch that on the YouTube thing. I haven't put up the archive for last week yet because I've been busy and everything. And I was doing it last week, putting it up, and I put the intro that Gavin Knotts made us. And then as I put it up, I realised it only worked for the first 7 seconds, the intro. So that was scrapped. So I've got to redo it again tonight. But I'm going to do both shows together. So you're going to get 4 hours of this. You're going to get last week's and this week's.
Okay.
And at some point tonight, I know we are going to get a phone call by Pixie. She told me. Pixie's funny. When ICW's about, it's fucking mental. Fucking mental. She was off the wall with it, but what can you do? Anyway, so did you see the post I put up on our page about the top 10 WWE tag teams?
No, I did not.
You better read it because me and you are gonna go off the fucking bang. We're gonna bang at this. Remember last week?
Is this the WWE edition?
Do you know the WWE countdown? What they do on that network that we're not.
I have
watch?
seen that. I believe I've seen that on YouTube, and I don't actually agree with the latter of it.
Well, the WWE countdown said the top 10 tag teams. We'll get the list up. In fact, we'll get the events out of there, and then we'll get into other things, and then we'll get into the American side of things.
Okay.
First of all, tomorrow in Peterborough. Oh, excuse me.
Oh God, here he goes already.
I've got burps bad. I've had a burger and chips and a chicken kebab. I was hungry.
And all I've had today is a bloody Burger King. How have you had both?
You know what I said to that? Wambulance. Buy the girl a wambulance. Yes, the best chant on Sunday. Well, I'll talk about it in a bit. Events over the next few weeks. We have tomorrow at 2:00 in the afternoon. Full House Wrestling presents House Party. We've got in Peterborough at the social club that is just up the road from the train station. Also tomorrow, 2:30, London Championship Wrestling Roses presents Mayday at the Brockington College in Leicester. Then also tomorrow at 6:00, Revolution Pro Wrestling live in Birmingham featuring Prince Devitt versus Josh Bodham, Revolutionists versus Team Defend, and Doug Williams versus Dave Mastiff at the Aston University in Birmingham in the United Kingdom. Also at 7:00 that night, LCW presents Mayhem 14 at the Brockington College in Leicester. So there you go. Leicester's got 2 shows tomorrow. Sunday, Future Pro Wrestling presents Crowning Glory 2014, where they present their first FPW Tag Team Champions. That is happening at Wallington in Surrey. IPW, that's at 2:00 on Sunday. Also at 2:00 Sunday, International IPW UK presents Martin Stone Training Session. So then that's at Swanley down there. Also on Sunday at 3:30, Southside Wrestling presents the X Factor. X-Pac makes his English indie debut, plus El Ligero versus Tommy End, and that's at the Rushcliffe Arena in Nottingham. Also, it's on tomorrow night. Oh, well, no, I'm not doing that. Monday, no. Monday at 3 a.m., the MMS show from our good friend Mac is with Mike King and Leslie Smith, 2 MMA wrestlers. Do you know what I've just had pop up on my suggested events? You're not going to believe this.
Go on.
They've come up with these events now, Facebook, and they think I want to go and see Barry Manilow. Fuck off. I'm not 70.
That's quite funny.
Yeah. On Friday, we've got The Kingdom, Part 3. The Mac in Birmingham, Pro Wrestling Kingdom presents The Kingdom, Part 3. And that's at the Mac in Birmingham. Also got, that's Friday night done. Saturday, IPW UK Manager and Promo Training Seminar with the Twisted Genius, Dean Ayas at the White Oak Leisure Centre. Runcorn Wrestling Academy presents the Rise and Fall, the Greenwager Community Centre in Runcorn. Biggest show of the year, Pride and Glory, huge anniversary show, Tiger and Hawk in the Torquay Town Hall in Torquay. Pro Wrestling Heat presents No Turning Back in Ayr in Scotland at 6:30 with Dave Mastiff amongst others. IPW UK presents the quarterfinals Family Friendly Pro Wrestling at the White Oak Leisure Centre in Swanley at 7:00 on 17th of May. And on the 18th of May, Future Shock 75 at the Stockport Guildhall. Big events and big matches waiting for you just there. And then on the 23rd, we've got the first event from South Coast Wrestling at the St. Augustine Church Hall, Cemetery Junction in Bournemouth. And also on the
Warning
23rd, Pro Evolution Wrestling at the Wootton Hall Club featuring Chris Masters at the Wootton Hall Club in Gloucestershire, Gloucester. And last thing we're going to do on this one, House of Pain Evolution Wrestling presents Evolution 7. Please excuse the crudity of this model. I didn't have the time to build it or scale it to paint it. That has to be the longest fucking title for any wrestling event I've ever seen in my life. Right. And that's at the Forest Town Welfare in Mansfield. Them's all the shows that take us up to the 25th of May. More, we'll do it like that. Yeah. Okay. Now, see you later, love. Night.
Night, Lindsay.
Night. She's gone on night shift. So, that's her gone. So now, she's gone. Yeah,
Be nice.
Yeah, whatever.
Be nice or I'll tell her.
Right. I'm going to put this rumor to bed. I put a picture up. Now, if you've been listening to British Wrestling Radio for a year, you will know that this picture is old. I put a profile pic of me wearing John Cena wristbands and the John Cena t-shirt. And once again, the reaction was crazy. Now, Mr. Lee James in our chat room saying, have I got my Cena shirt on? No, I haven't, because I don't own one. That shirt comes from my mate Matt, who bought one when he went to a WWE event. He bought the wristbands as well. I put them on for the reaction from Miss Newman about 12 months ago. Was that correct?
It was a long time ago.
Yes, that same picture. Now, I have not got blonde hair anymore, and Nixie can vouch for this, and so can Lance. I do not have blonde hair anymore. Even Ryan Clark from WZR gave me shit for that picture. So, so that picture is 12 months old, and I can vouch for that and put my hand on my heart. So if anybody thinks you're giving me shit, be prepared that I will see you at a wrestling show at some point over the next year. And when I do, I will give you shit so bad you will be fucking crying through your arse. That's all I'm going to say. Fucking hell. Just because I put a picture of a Cena show, oh, it's brand new. Look at the length of my hair. I had the fucking thing cut over 6 months ago.
It was a long time.
A long fucking time, you didn't know? Yeah. You don't believe me? Fuck's sake. We had a good joke with Gavin the other day. When he did the Southside show, he said he was going to get some Sharpie pens, but they were red shiny ones, and he said it was hard to find. I says, what have you got to do? Have you got to import them? And he wasn't happy with that, so... if I ever got a John Cena shirt, I will get one. I thought somebody was wearing one at the fucking ICW event, and it turned out to be a CM Punk pink one, the Rise Against Cancer one.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see the front. I thought it was Cena from the back because it said Rise Against Cancer. And I thought, oh shit, she's wearing a Cena shirt to ICW. Kill the bitch.
Would she have got killed for that then?
No, she didn't. She was CM Punk shirt, so she was fine.
No, I know, but like if she heard.
Oh, can you imagine wearing a John Cena shirt to Insane Championship Wrestling?
No, I can't actually.
The worst thing I ever seen is someone wearing a t-shirt to an event was when that kid, this is going back years, it was ECW, and a kid wore a Raw t-shirt to an ECW event, and Taz told him to take it off, and he took it off and he burned it in the ring. Do you remember that?
I think I've heard about that actually.
I think it's on the Rise and Fall of ECW thing. But I saw it, and I just did like I saw that. I must admit, I do like the new merchandise from Southside. I do like the new jackets. But I'm 40 odd. Do I really want to wear a wrestling jacket in my life?
Why not?
Because I've already got the one, the same style, and it's my Pittsburgh Steelers one.
So?
I don't want two exactly the same.
Don't say that to Ben.
Nah, I don't know yet. I'll see what I feel like.
Could be a Christmas present.
It's long Christmas, long way off. Thank you to everyone again that sent me birthday wishes and everything in happened on Monday. Thank you. I got some cracking presents off my wife and things, and really enjoyed it. It was nice having my birthday start of the day happening in London, and my phone deciding to explode with messages every 10 fucking seconds. So, and the first, I got wished happy birthday from Ben Old. I got a video message from Andre Corbill in Canada. So thank you very much to Andre for that. I had a really nice day. The chocolate cake is still trying to be finished. That Lindsay
Did look
baked.
very nice.
Oh, it is. It's lush. Problem is,
Lush.
it's lush. Yeah, it's lush. Nice. What do you mean? What? I've
Who
just been.
taught you to use that word?
Oh, bullshit. Here we go again. Here we go again. Um, but I think at the end of the day, I had a real cracking one. Yes, I am 45 now. Yes, yes, yes. I know I'm if I live to I'm 90, I'm halfway dead. If I live to I'm 60, I'm three-quarters of the way there. Yes, I know it. This is all from my best friend in the world, bleeding Jason Davidson. Jason, you're a twat. You're giving me so much shit about turning 45. I could have killed him. But that's the way it goes when he gets.
50.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I know somebody's wanting things, but I've got a little present for myself, so I'm gonna do that anyway. Now, anyway, this week there've all been things happening with Britain. There's been a poster. Did you see that poster I put up on Facebook earlier on today?
I haven't seen a lot of Facebook today, to be honest.
Don't worry, I deleted it. Very simply, I put up a poster and it said, "Wrestling is coming to." I'm not going to mention where it's coming to, but at the bottom it had the parental advisory content badge, and then at the left-hand corner it said "Children £4." So you're saying there's going to be adult content in the show, but you're letting kids go, and the meet and greet was £1. So it can't have been meet and greet £1. So it was a really, really funny post, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I did that myself, and think if you're trying to chat to me on Facebook, please don't, because I turned off my chat, but I might turn it on, but it just depends what I've guessed. Oh, and here we go. I've got a new fucking pet hate now. Oh,
God, what?
shit. What the fuck is this game called Odd Socks? The fuck in hell invented a game about odd socks? This fucking game is worse than fucking Candy Crush, Pet Saga, Bejeweled, anything on fucking Facebook. This game is awful. And I'm getting more fucking requests for that than Bleeding Candy Crush ever did. Sending me socks. Sending me fucking socks. What the fuck?
Everyone likes socks.
What in the fucking world do I need a fucking odd sock game in my life for? I fucking can't believe it. But it's fucking addictive. I'm telling you straight. My missus ran at me other day and said, "Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up." And I went, "What? What's up? What's up?" She went, "I need you to send me a sock." Hey? Send me a fucking sock? What do you mean send you a fucking sock? She wanted me to turn on my phone, install the fucking game, get this thing done so I could send her an odd sock to complete her level, and then she'd get 250 coins. What the fucking hell? This woman that I married and supposed to be love of my life is addicted to Candy fucking Crush and odd socks. What the fuck is this world coming to? Oh, odd socks a game. Whoa. It's as bad as fucking Flappy Bird, and I really want to punch that little twatting thing through the fucking wall, because I can only get to 18. Some people are in 100. Some people have got 200 on this fucking game. I've got 18 on the bastard. Going beep, 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 beep. Fucking thing, you bastard twat. I get more frustrated at Facebook games than I've ever done playing Call of Duty, Gears of War, anything on an Xbox. That's how bad it is. That's how bad these games are. Because I get so fucking frustrated at that shit, and it's doing my fucking nutting.
Oh, you brought back that phrase, have you?
Well, you get bleeding odd socks requests every 2 fucking seconds. Anyway.
Breathe.
Extreme Rules. How was it? Or did you fall asleep again?
No, I think I sat through most of it.
But what do you think?
Lance, did I sit through most of it? You
Don't
know.
ask Lance. I'm asking you. What?
No, I'm asking. I I just need to. Lance knows. Lance will know. Lance, how much did? Because I know Mike fell asleep.
I'm asking you what you thought of it. I didn't ask you what you bleeding did with it. I'm just asking what you thought of the fucking thing.
Will you calm down from the odd socks, Ron?
You
Send
said
me
you
a
fell
sock.
asleep in catnap. Remember, there's a delay, so if you're talking, you're going to be waiting there forever. So,
Right.
I'm going to watch it at some point.
It
Yes,
was okay. I'm just remembering it. There was an insane moment. You have not seen the Shield match yet. Lance knows how much I marked out for that.
Did you just say marked out?
Yeah.
You was Mark. You was a Mark?
I was.
You Mark? Oh my God. Oh my God. As bad
Lance,
as me
what was my reaction?
As bad as me mastiffing?
No, not as bad as that. Nothing compares to that. Yeah, Lance knows exactly what I mean. Lance, what did I do when Seth Rollins did the you know what? He can tell you.
No, he can't because it's a delay. You've got to tell me something next because he's still saying, oh, he'll tell you. There's a bloody delay on the chat room.
There you go. I did go nuts. It is an insane. There's a couple of good moments, but there was one thing that ruined the last match. That fucking stagehand that appeared with his bloody fire extinguisher.
I've heard of this. They appeared out of nowhere, and then you knew it was going to be set on fire, didn't you?
It ruined the whole thing. I was sat there.
Oh.
I was sat there with Lance, and it was like the last, and I was knackered by this point, by the way, but I was sitting there, and I quite enjoyed the K match. Me and Lance were debating about whether the back scenes were pre-recorded. We couldn't tell. I'm still kind of up in arms about it, because I know that the John Cena one from 2008, the Great American Bash, that was pre-recorded. Which from what I remember is where he spray painted Big Poopy, but I can't remember. It was, because it was against JBL. And we debated that, but there's a few good moments in that. It was for PG WWE. It was an Extreme Rules match. It's one of the better ones, but there, that stagehand at the end. I mean, Kane sets up the table, and you just see this guy, like he sets up the table. And I was thinking, all right, and then suddenly he shoots him with a fire extinguisher, and I went, Kane's going to set that table on fire. And it was just, it ruined the whole moment. It ruined it. Seconds after he went through it with the fire extinguisher. I reference back to 98. Kane set his whole arm on fire. A couple of years, about 10 years, what was it? 2007 or so, I suppose. MVP and Kane had an Inferno match. He set his whole back on fire. They didn't come out and do that straight away, did they?
I'm just listening, thinking, oh God, here we go. So I've got all this shit to look forward to, have I?
Right. It was just that one bit. I mean, it was, for what it was a good match. I'm not going to compare it to stuff that we've seen in the past. Everything was overshadowed by the Shield.
Everything. Oh, right. So out of marks out of 10, what would you give it? Oh, she's gone. She's going halfway through it, and then she started eating.
Model trying to pretend.
Oh,
they were both.
Nixy, you went away and you come back. Marks out of 10 for Extreme then.
What, the Tamina and Paige match?
No, the whole thing. You dropped out.
6.
6? Ah.
Best.
6. So
Seth Rollins gets a 9 for himself, but
yeah, for those who don't know, Nixie's internet goes in and out more times than a hokey cokey at a wedding. So, but I bet it fucking works when you're in China.
You know what? It'd be interesting to see, because didn't we work it out that when you come on,
it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and I'll probably be getting up at that point. So
no way. There's no way
we're gonna. I've got the Wi-Fi on. If we get Wi-Fi in every room but one, if I'm up and it's 11 and it's 10 o'clock here and you're on, I'll come in the chat room. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
getting ready.
you just want to come in and see, I'll tell you what you're going to be doing. You're going to come in and see if the bleeding up person that's doing the show with me is better than bleeding you, and then you're going to be messaging me going, no, you're going to be messaging people going, oh, Dino's going to replace me. He's going to replace me. He's going to replace me. Oh, they come on for 2 seconds. First time anyone ever comes on, it's, oh, they're better than me. I'm going to get replaced. I'm going to get replaced. If you anyone who wants to know someone who's got no confidence in herself, Nix is that person. When anybody comes on this show and anybody talks to me, she's like, oh, he's going to replace me. He's going to replace me. I'm not replacing her. I sacked you, but I'm not replacing you.
I'm irreplaceable, aren't I?
This show never runs smooth. It never fucking does it. Anyway, right. Now, in a few weeks' time, on May the 30th, May the 30th, 31st, and the 1st, I'm doing another wrestling weekend. I'm doing Preston City Wrestling on the 30th, Friday night. We're doing one show then. There's 2 shows on the Saturday I'm going to. And then I'm coming from Preston on Sunday morning. And then I'm coming all the way down to St. Nate's and going to Southside Wrestling on the night. And I am meeting on all 3 occasions the one and only, stand back! There's a hurricane coming through! What's up with that?
We can get sick of you then, isn't he?
Yeah, it's going to be going, hardcore champion 24/7. What's up with that? Pa! I'm telling you, if anyone's going to see me pay, I love paying for photographs. I'm going to pay for my photograph at Preston with the hurricane, and I'm going to pay for it at Southside because I cannot wait to see Gregory Helm's face when he sees me in Preston, and then 2 days later I'm down at Southside and I'm going, hello again? What's up with that? What the fuck? And he's going to do that, so I can't wait. Oh, he's found a cookie that owns tastes like Jaffa cakes. Nah, there's only Jaffa cakes in this country.
We'll have to send him some for his birthday.
Me and Lindsay's going to send him a big box full. We're going to send him a box full of fucking Jaffa cakes. He's going to be set up for at least a day. Send him a list of all the things that he misses from the UK. Yeah, Jaffa cakes. That's it.
Apart from the Londoners.
Yeah. Will you stop eating? Fuck's sake.
I'm hungry. I'm sorry.
You sound as though you're having a fucking bleeding watching Gordon Ramsay's Nightmares and eating a fucking menu.
I've got a bag of cheese and onion crisps.
Stop eating crisps. Other way you eat Doritos. No, you could eat.
I came in and started doing cake, all right? This is the first thing I've eaten since I ate a few chocolate chips, which I've also got here, by the way, which I'm also going to eat.
Oh, Christ. Shut up. Yeah. Anyway, now, this thing that came out. Now, I watched it on the network a couple of days ago, and blood started to boil because we did this. Old Rowdy Piper announced a tour this week. He's coming over here in July at the following dates. July the 12th is in Dublin. July 13th is in Cork. 14th of July Inverness. 15th Glasgow. 16th July in Edinburgh. 17th Belfast. 20th Sheffield. 21st Newcastle. 22nd Manchester. 23rd Nottingham. 26th London at the Leicester Square Theatre. 27th at Cardiff, and he finishes off the tour on the 28th of July at Birmingham. If you want to see it, there is the posters up on our page. You can check it out. It's not too far down. You'll be able to see it, and there you go. Also, announced the UK main event wrestling on the... What was it? Oh, something like that. Upcoming show at Moat Park Leisure Centre. Tickets £10. And here we go. The top 10. Right, now, I've worked it out that the WWE Universe to the WWE is aged between 18 and 30.
Okay.
Reason being, you're old enough to remember the Attitude Era, and they won't talk about anything else, and they'll never watch anything else. They still believe the Attitude Era is happening. Right? Just like you. Because anything you say, oh, Attitude Era was better than that. Because everybody holds dear. After everything we hold dear in our lives, you still believe that the Attitude Era is coming back. It ain't coming back.
No, I don't.
Right.
I don't.
Now,
they can't reinvent it.
Right. This top 10 they come out with, right? Now, I think me and you are going to bang heads here. You ready?
Yeah, go on.
Number 10, the Fabulous Freebirds. 9, Demolition. 8, the Rockers. Right? 7, the British Bulldogs. Right? 6, the Dudley Boys. 5, Rock and Sock Connection. 4, New Age Outlaws. 3, Edge and Christian. 2, the Hardy Boys. And the most popular choice of tag team voted by the WWE Universe, the Legion of Doom. Right?
What do you make of that?
I think it's bullshit because from 6 to 2, you've got Attitude Era.
Where's the Heart Foundation?
Where's the
British
Heart?
Bulldogs?
Yeah, there you go.
Where's not Mosh and Thrasher, 8-Ball and Skull, Oddities?
Fuck off! You can't fucking Oddities in top 10 tag teams of all time.
All right.
Where the
New Age Outlaws.
Where
DX.
the fuck? Right, if there's going to be a top 10 tag team.
Brothers of Destruction.
Oh, piss off.
They're a really good force.
Give here. All right, give your thoughts. What about mine? Right, where's Harlem Heat? Where's the Four Horsemen? Where's the Brainbusters? Where's all these tag teams that was in WCW? Where's all them? None of them's there. You've got 5. You've got 5 of the top 10 was in the Attitude Era. And you name me a good match that Edge and Christian did, but you take away the bleeding gimmicks and and things. Take away the tables. Take away the ladders and chairs. Just do a wrestling match and name me one match that Edge and Christian can say they did a cracker with. You can't because everybody talks about TLC.
They are very well known for TLC. You can't say that.
But if you're being a tag team, you're a wrestling tag team. Harlem Heat. You've got to give it. Steiner Brothers, Money Inc., Natural Disasters. Who the fuck voted for these? I looked at it, and do you know what my first thing was? I thought it was you. I thought you fucking voted the whole lot.
Thanks.
Yeah, but come on. From Dudley Boys, the Rock and Sock Connection.
I wouldn't have put them there.
The 5th best tag team, the Rock and Sock Connection.
I wouldn't have put that there.
They wouldn't even be in the top fucking 20.
It's what I mean, to be honest, if you're going to put someone like that there, at least put Daniel Bryan and Kane there, because at least they were a tag team. No. You know why I'm going to say that? No. Listen, because they were a tag team a lot longer than the Rock and Sock. It's the only reason I'm going to say that to you.
Anybody deserves to be in the fucking tag team. Do you know what I was hoping? Do you know what I thought? If they mention Air Boom just fucking once in that fucking program, my foot is going through the TV. I swear. I was doing fucking apeshit watching it. If anybody wants to watch it, go on the WWE countdowns. They've got like the greatest entrances, the greatest villains. I've just watched the villains. Guess who they've got down as the greatest WWE villain of all time?
Go on, enlighten me.
Vince. Vince McMahon is the best WWE villain of all time.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Unbelievable. The WWE Universe voted for that. Fucking nobody voted for the Steiner Brothers. Fuck's sake.
This is why I'm going to reiterate. It's all fixed. Your votes mean nothing.
But that top 10 is just bullshit. The fact that they did the Bulldogs was cool, but no Heart Foundation. Give me a fucking break. No Heart Foundation. No Strike Force. Brainbusters. It's crazy the fact that they put this and like, fucking the Outsiders. Why the fucking hell weren't the Outsiders in there? Hall and Nash. Fucking rate tag team. It was the worst fucking list I've ever seen in my life. And I just kept looking at it going like that, going, Did fucking Nixy Did Nixy mail this together with them or what?
I wouldn't have even done that. I wouldn't have even done
Who
that.
the fuck put Hardy Boys at number 2? Right, let's just go through the list. Let's just break it down. Number 10, Fabulous Freebirds. What do you reckon to the Freebirds? If you remember them. I mean, I don't think you will.
Your generation.
Michael PSAs, the Terry Gordy, and Buddy, and all these. Oh, they were badasses to the max. Their feuds with the Kerry Von Erichs was one of these things that was just legendary. If you've got a tag team that they create a rule and they name the rule after you, you need to be higher on that list than number 10. The Freebird rule. Yeah? The Freebird rule is any 3 members. The Shield use it. The Shield use it today. And the Wyatt family use it. Any 2 members from a 3-member tag team can hold the belts. Right? If you name the rule after your team, you've got to be higher than 10 on your own because they named a rule after you. They did it in American football. There was a rule that they named it the Mel Blount rule because Mel Blount was killing every fucker in sight. And Mel Blount was the cornerback for the Steelers in the 70s. And they redid this rule where you had to be 5 yards away from the wide receivers. And they renamed the rule the Mel Blount rule. Absolutely off the wall that you could name a rule after you. And the worst thing is, the Freebirds aren't even in the Hall of Fame. I know I hold dear for the Bulldog to get into the Hall of Fame, of which you can vote for the petition at the start of our homepage. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, click on the link, and it'll take you to the British Bulldog House Hall of Fame Hall of Fame petition to get him in. There you go. There's the plug, boys. Get in there. You get Nasty Boys. Look, Nasty Boys, yeah? Right, Freebirds. 9.
NWO.
NWO were a tag team. There was a faction.
Yeah, it was a faction, but you can still win the tag titles.
Yeah,
DX was a faction, but you can still win the tag titles.
In the NWO was the Outsiders. Was Hall and Nash.
Okay, fair enough.
9. Demolition. Remember them?
I've heard of them.
Watch the early WrestleManias and watch all the pay-per-views between 88 and WrestleMania 6. No, 88 and SummerSlam 90. When they had the epic 2 falls out of 3 against the Hart Foundation at SummerSlam 90. Cracking match. The thing that the Demolition was, they had the face paint and they also had the best fucking wrestling song of all time. Here comes the axe. Here comes the smasher. And they had the tongues that were redder than everybody else. It looked fucking, they looked badasses and everything. Now, this next team, I don't agree with being in the top 10 because they never held the title. Everybody else in that list held the WWE titles except these guys. The Rockers. Why the fuck did they have to put Shawn Michaels in that list and not Bret? Yeah. You don't have to shout outside the ropes. You can just chat normal. You see the chat room? It's like the general from... have you ever seen that program, Dastardly and Muttley in their flying machines?
Yeah.
It's the general from that, isn't it? Well, my favourite in that is Clunk. You don't know Clunk, do you?
No.
Clunk's the guy
Briscoe Brothers.
No, Clunk's the guy that makes all the machines. And when you ask him anything, it's like, well, it's a flipping...
Sorry, I've literally
machine.
Looked up tag teams now, right?
Yeah.
2 on here straight away. Briscoe Brothers, Wild Samoans.
Yeah! Fucking hell! Yeah! Exactly!
4 Horsemen, Lightning Express, Ring
Hollywood
the Bell.
Blondes! Where the
Hollywood
fuck?
Blondes.
Where the fuck was the Hollywood Blondes? Austin and fucking
Road
Pillman!
Warriors. Steiner Brothers.
A mental case!
Oh no, not the Bushwhackers. They were quite funny though.
What's wrong with the Bushwhackers? Fucking
They were funny.
They were brilliant.
Los Conquistadors. There you go.
Ah, fuck off. Now you're getting stupid. Natural disasters. Money Inc.
Yeah.
IRS and Ted DiBiase.
The Orient Express.
Ah. Countdown show.
Rockers, Strike Force.
It's one of these things that you look at. I mean, let's get back to it. Number 8, the Rockers. They never held the belts officially. They won the belts on a TV show that never aired because the rope broke. So they had to give the belts back, and they never got them back. So they won the belts, but they never were shown on TV. So as far as WWE concerned, it never won. But if you watch I think Shawn Michaels documentary, it's on there that they won the belts. Anyway, 7, the Bulldog.
DOA.
No, you and your fucking attitude here again.
This is where I am. This is literally where I am on the.
What? Fuck. If you say, and I swear, if you say headbangers, I swear. Fuck's sake.
Have we talked about this before?
They put this on the network a few days ago.
I'm sure we've discussed this before. We carry on, but I'm sure we've discussed it before.
Yeah.
What about the likes of the Nation of Domination?
Nah. Nation of Domination was a faction. Yeah.
Power Trip.
Too much. Oh, fuck off. Now you're just scraping the barrel.
No, I've got the best one.
Go on.
Right to Censor.
Faction.
Too Cool.
Oh, fuck off.
For entertainment factor, they were good.
It's fucking bullshit.
Oh no, we're not going through the WCW ones.
No. Let's get back to this. We can talk about bleeding tag teams to the cows come home. I'm gonna destroy it now. Right, 6-2. You had the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys needed to be higher. In my eyes, Dudley Boys were tag team wrestling in the WWE. Nobody could touch them. You put guys with that, you can have some great matches with the Dudleys, no matter what it was. And they had the best finisher in wrestling. 3D.
They did have a pretty good. I think they were really the only one out of the three main, the TLC club tag teams that actually had a conjoined finisher.
Yeah.
Edge and Christian didn't have one, nor did the Hardys.
Why have you mentioned Billy and Chuck?
Wouldn't you have a laugh?
Do you not have him?
I didn't mention it. I put it on the chat as a difference. If I mentioned it, it'd imply that I said it online.
Cross this subject, but in a way, I'm glad you mentioned that because have you been seeing a TV show on the Discovery Channel called Extreme Car Hoarders?
No.
Well, you should do because one of the guys that does all the cars up is Chuck Palumbo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they said, do you know what makes me laugh? It says, WWE wrestler, now master mechanic, Chuck Palumbo. I'm like, he's never been a master at anything in his fucking life. The Dudley Boys need to be higher than 6. I think the Bulldogs are in the right place. I'd give the Bulldogs right place saying 7. Yes. They deserve to be in the top 10. Top 5? Who knows? But 6, 7, yeah. Rock and Sock Connection, not a chance in hell that they deserve to be there. That's kissing the Rock's ass and Mick Foley's.
Yep.
New Age Outlaws.
No, the Rock's more than anything.
New Age Outlaws, I'd put them down about 7 or 8, not 4. Edge and Christian, no, not top 5 in me. Not even top 5. They did it. They did it on the countdown. They said, "Who could forget the 5-second pose?"
That's true.
Yeah, and to me, I think it passed me by. That I really do believe it just passed me by. But I think, and when you look at it, Edge and Christian were only famous for one thing: TLC. That's it.
Yeah, but to be fair, to a point, so are the Hardys and the Dudleys. Although the Dudleys are also famous.
What?
The Dudleys are also famous for cementing Paul Bearer.
Dudleys have had tag team titles every fucking where.
They have.
Japan, every fucking where they've been.
No, they have.
Edge and Christian, fuck, you cannot put the Christian, you can't put the Canadian Canucks next to I'm going to get bollocked for that so fucking bad. You cannot put Edge and Christian and say in the same breath as the Dudleys. No fucking way. No chance.
In
Anyway,
terms of WWE, the thing most people remember them for is TLC, same as the Hardys. But
I'll give him that.
if you know them as a tag team, not just as the WWE team, then yes, you will know that they are infamous for a lot more than just one thing.
You look at that list, and Dudleys are a lot better than Edge and Christian. Edge and Christian, sure. If they're going to put Edge and Christian, I'd put them at number 10. I'd put them at the bottom of the list. No way should they be number 2. No way.
I don't know. I don't think they should be at number 10.
Yeah.
But
I said, if I'm at my top 3 tag teams, and I'm not even going to put the Bulldogs here. My top 3 tag teams in everything, if I had to pick one from ECW, one from WCW, and one from WWE, easy. ECW, Dudley Boys. WCW, Harlem Heat. No, sorry, Hollywood Blondes. Easily. Oh, fucking APA. Oh, yeah, APA weren't in the list. Fucking hell. Well, that's another one. That's another one. You'd have had 7.
Mm.
I do agree with number 1 in some way, but Legion of Doom, they weren't there long enough. But saying that, now there was every other tag team.
Well, I mean, out of them, who lasted the longest? I think the Dudleys probably.
I think it was the Dudleys, yeah. Well, hold on, let me have a look. If we're going about teams that were there longest, Freebirds weren't even in the... Well, they were in the WWF for a bit, yeah. No, it weren't Outlaws, because they've only just come back. It's got to be Dudleys. I'd have to be the Dudleys, because they went in 99 and left in 06. They had 6, 7 years. 7, 8 years there. So, but if you've got an opinion and you think you can change our opinions and tell us different, ring us 01223 926867. Ring us, tell us what you think. Everything about it. But that tag team, I mean, they've all done these one of the greatest entrances, the greatest fuck ups, the worst botches and all this. They're doing all these top 10s and it's just fucking bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Here's a question for you. Best documentary they've ever done. The best wrestling documentary there's ever been.
What, WWE?
Any.
Really enjoyed Nigel McGuinness.
I thought you might say that.
I'm still literally, at the minute, kind of high on that because I really like the honesty in it. The thing with WWE ones, I mean, like, I enjoyed the Punk one because he was just him sitting there talking and it wasn't him made out to be something he's not, which is what you get on the latter of them. But they're cut in a specific way, the WWE ones, to be almost glittering, whereas Nigel McGuinness's one was a lot rawer and a lot edgier and a lot more truthful, I felt. Which is why it was so, as a fan, you really see a different side of it. Whereas I suppose the WWE ones create the mark in you, per se. So that's my opinion.
The Rise and Fall of ECW.
I've got that, actually.
And you watched it. That's one of the best ones they've ever.
I have seen it, but I think I need to see it again. I don't think I appreciated it properly the first time.
I entered you. The thing that does me is they look at Paul Heyman as though like he was like, oh, I was this great one visionary, but he didn't pay the talent. He didn't pay the wrestlers.
He was struggling with the paying.
No.
But a lot of them loved it so much that they were doing it for free.
Well, look this way. How can you have sellout arenas after sellout arena
and not be able to pay talent
and be on pay-per-view, making hundreds of thousands with merchandise and all these TV deals you had, and not make any money and can't pay the wrestlers? That has got to be the biggest mismanagement of all fucking time. The WCW one, I was very disappointed with because it could have been so much more, but they just used the WWE guys to tell the story. If they'd have got all the other WCW guys that were properly there, that slagged off Bischoff and things like that, it'd have been great. And besides, that's one documentary you'll never get Nixy seen because it says WCW in it.
Yep.
And even though you should watch it because they put the Clashes up on the network now, and they are one of the best wrestlings you'll ever see. Not kidding, Nix. You've got to watch the clashes. The Clash of the Champions are just fucking. You like wrestling? You've got it. Clash of the Champions. Get it watched. They're superb because you can see Davey Boy Smith in WCW. He takes on Vader and all the other guys in this thing. If you want to see wrestlers in a different way, Nix, you got to watch WCW. Just you don't watch watch the ones before 1994 because Bischoff's not on anything then. Then you're fine. Yeah.
There are lots of mullets.
Yes. Well, Gorilla Port's just told everybody June it begins again. I wonder what he's on about. Yes, the person that did the greatest meme in the history of wrestling is now doing his self-promoting once again. Good on you, mate. Welcome back, and we've missed you. Good on you, sunshine. Anyway, right. Last Sunday, there was an invasion. It was an invasion by about 100 north of the border mental fucking crazy guys and girls from Glasgow and all over Scotland, apparently, who congregated and tried to destroy London town. And very simply, at the O2 Academy in Islington, there was an event called Insane Championship Wrestling Presents a Night Out in London. It was a sellout. Couldn't get a ticket nowhere. Apparently, some people were trying to sell their tickets above the face value, and for that, they are a set of twats. You don't sell tickets above the face value when you're a fan yourself and you're trying to make money. That is bullshit. To rip off the people that you fucking make that listen that you go to shows for, and you're trying to rip off that company. That's fucking bullshit. Anyway, I went down, got my British Warrior Radio shirt on. Nice.
Any compliments?
Yeah, I got loads.
Yay!
I got about 7, 8. A few people saying that's a cool shirt, man. That's cool. I really like that shirt. And so thank you very much. And a lot of people asked me where I could get it. Joined up with my compatriots for the evening, aka Pixie, Ross, and Jamie. And we all went to.
And Mike.
Mike was there. Mike. And Ross was there as well. Gave Mike all his things that he won at the charity show, which he was pleased at. And his DVD from Nigel McGuinness. For those who don't know, Michael paid £50 for my Nigel McGuinness DVD for Callum.
But I know what he offered you.
I know, yes, but 50 quid would have got it. No, he did an amazing job. And I was very, very touched at that. And he saw it, and I went, look, and he signed it. And he didn't realise that Nigel McGuinness had signed it. So he made his day the fact that he's got McGuinness on his signature. So that was cool. Anyway, went inside, got ripped off at the bar, met up with my friends, and then the ring was set up, and the first match came out, and it was Kid Fife versus, I forgot his first name, something Robinson. And it was in one of the guys of Fight Club. And the referee did the fastest count I've ever fucking seen. He did it and went bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3. Doo, doo, doo. But the same ref for every other match. He was so fucking slow. So we're going, fucking hell, talk about bias here or what? It's 1, 2, 3. I saw the best triple threat female match I've seen in ages. I think Guardian Angels won. Kaylee Ray and Carmel Jacobs. Fucking hell. If they'd have died, they could have come off the balcony, they would have done, Nix. Fuck's sake. Amazing night. Roaches, very boisterous crowd. Liam Thompson, that was the first guy. Liam Thompson, that was it. Not Robinson. Thick fucker. For the full list of results, go to wrestleropes.wordpress.com and check all the results from that night. It's a very, very small venue, Nick. Let's put it that way. Very, very small. I know you wish you'd have gone, but they're back on the 13th of July. So, she's fucking disappeared. She didn't fucking tell me. Jesus, God help me. So we had we had some great. Are you back, Nix?
Yes.
Ah, there you go. We had some things, and I was sat with these English. I mean, stood with Sharman and Mark from Britbest Chat, and got this other lad there that I forgot his name, and all four of us was rolling. We had this match, London Riots versus the Coffee Brothers, with Jackie Polo. You got to see Jackie Polo. He's fucking brilliant. Anything ICW though, that night was great. I'll get the DVD of that night. That was banging. Um, we had these chants, and the Scottish people were shouting, "Fuck your coffee. We don't drink tea." Oh, we drink coffee. Fuck your tea. We drink coffee. Fuck your tea. So I looked at Shaman. She looked at me, and I started chanting, "What the fuck is Iron Brew? What the fuck is Iron Brew? Da na na na, da na na. What the fuck is Iron Brew?" So, and then we started chanting like London Riots, and these guys in front were chanting "fucking sucks." So me being me, changed it. Guess what, too, Nix?
Go on.
When they would keep chanting "fucking sucks," I started chanting "your fat mama fucking sucks. Your fat mama fucking."
Oh
Sucks.
God.
All of a sudden, this kid stops, turns around, looks at me, and I went, "What? Fun and games, isn't it?" And he went, "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah." So we had a great banter with everybody. They took it in the right. It was in the right frame. It wasn't nothing malicious, nothing gospel. It was done in the right atmosphere. It was really funny. Jack Jester versus Prince Devitt. Sorry, Jimmy Havoc versus Jack Jester. Involved tacks, barbed wire on her board, a barbed wire baseball bat, cheese grater,
Yay.
you name it, involved it. A pink chair, which is in the custody now of Michael Webb.
It is. I've seen it.
Yes, he begged Mark Dallas for that. He fucking begged him, but he got it. I'll say that to him. He got it.
Didn't tell me he begged someone for it. That's
He
interesting.
just said to him, he says, "Can I have it? Please, please, can I have it? Can I have it? Please, please."
I'm wondering where he's going to put that in his house now, though. To
Don't
be
care.
honest, you haven't seen his house. I have.
He's cool. I think he's getting a right little collection of memorabilia. That guy.
He is.
He liked me. Michael loved my Warrior shirt, by the way. If you've not seen it, I'm going to put a picture up on Facebook. But I did the design, and it came this last week, and I said I put it on, and I really enjoyed it. ICW are back in London on July 13th, as was announced by Mark Dallas in the ring. They're coming back. Over and all, I know I can't do the reviews as good as Britwest Chat do or everybody else, but I enjoyed every single minute of that night. I loved it. The fact that I love the fact that I got to see a different company again, and these guys came to London, but I want to go now. I just want to go now and talk to. See him in the garage in Scotland. So that's going to be my next venture if I can get up there. So, so that was the ICW event. Afterwards, there was an after-show party, which I didn't stay with. Went back to the hotel. I paid 40 quid to sleep on the floor.
You slept on a floor.
Yeah, because everybody got their beds, and I just fancied the floor for some reason. Waited 2 hours for the fucking takeaway from round the corner. Bastard fucking Just Eat app. Fucking disgraceful. But I loved the fact it was Sunday. It's great to meet Ross again, as usual. Great to meet Michael, Sharman, Mark, loads and loads of people. If you was in ICW in Scotland that night and you came all the way to London, I know people came down from Glasgow to London on the megabus and they went back on the train. They set off from the megabus at 8 o'clock on the Saturday night and they got to London at 6 o'clock in the morning. 10 hours on that fucking megabus. Me and Lance did Preston to London. And that was bad enough. But fucking Glasgow to London. Fuck that. If I go to Glasgow, I'm flying. It takes 50 minutes and I'm flying I don't give a shit. I loved the fight that when me and my wife went. We missed ICW by a week, but that's fucking 10 hours on a bus with no air conditioning, Nix. Oh Jesus, fucking, it'd kill me. Fucking, it was bad enough when me and Winters went on it. Jesus Christ, the only spare seat was yours. Yeah,
That was cram, that, wasn't it?
oh, fucking Lance's just said it better. The mega hot bus. He was fucking sweating. It was like he was waiting for his bleeding death sentence. He was just sweating that much on that one. But it was one of them nights that people enjoy about and talk about and everything. So, I enjoyed the night, enjoyed the next day because it was my birthday, and I got an awesome pair of Van shoes.
I've seen them.
My Marvel Avengers Van shoes. Oh yeah, I've got a special mention for one twat in that venue. One, right, we had this section with a guy called Joe Hendry, local hero. You got to do it like that, because otherwise it doesn't do it great. Because every time you say Joe Hendry, local hero, that's what happens. So you just got to say Joe Hendry, local hero. Do it like that. You see? And he came out and sung this song about ICW. And as he was singing, some twat threw fucking beer at him. And it was like, kick that cunt out of the... Oh, I swore. Sorry, I apologise for that. Kick that inbred person out of this building now. I'd have kicked his ass and wouldn't have touched the stairs if I'd have seen that guy through that fucking thing. Disgraceful. You don't throw things at wrestlings. You don't throw people in the ring. You don't throw... If you throw anything at a wrestler, then you deserve to get your ass kicked by every other fucking person in that building. Because you're there to be entertained. You're not there to throw things at wrestlers. They're entertaining you, and they're putting their bodies on the fucking line. And you think it's fine to throw fucking alcohol at something in a glass? You're a twat. You're absolute shit, and you deserve nothing. That's my opinion. And Nix is like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've got to tell this funny one. We were stood there, and during the main event, Jack Jester got this bag of tacks, and he threw it over his head, and he was just in a shower. He was just watching all these tacks hit him, and it was like a shower just hitting the top of his head and bouncing off all the way to the floor. And one of the guys behind me just went, oh my God, that is just so tacky. And the whole fucking place just roared and went, yeah, that's it. Chance of the night. Yeah, get in there. That's the one that wins. Yeah. But Jack Jester, I really like that guy. I've got some other ICW videos, DVDs I'm going to watch. I'm going to get them sent to you as well, Nick, because I think you need to see these because they're fucking banging. Enjoyed ICW to a man's. Love it to bits. If you're going to follow him on YouTube, ICW Online, I think it's called. I think I've got a great story about me with thumbtacks, but it's very, very sick. 10 years ago, I did it actually. Did it 10 years ago. Very simply, got drunk, challenged my mate to who could put the most tacks in my hand. When somebody banged on the back of your hand, see how many tacks you could get in your hand, and whoever got the most won. So I did it to my mate. He went bang. He got 6. He got them all out. Took them out of his hand. Didn't even fucking think of blood poisoning at the time. I put my hand over the top. Lindsay hit me. Bang. Went in. Turned around. I had 9 tacks in my hand. Then the next day, trying to bend my fingers. Couldn't fucking bend them. There wasn't that much pain. I was like, fucking hell, it hurts. Couldn't do it. But fucking hilarious. That was the Dirty Sanchez stage of my life. It is now 20 past 11 on the 9th of May. This is British Wrestling Radio, or as other people like to call it, what the fuck are they talking about?
Sounds about right.
Yep, with Nixy Newman, who's going to China in 2 weeks. It's going to be the longest fucking Chinese takeaway you've ever been on. Bum bum, get in there. Yeah. 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 What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. I was gonna get you an ICW t-shirt and give it to Webby so he could give it to you. So you could get a photograph took with yourself on the Great Wall of China with it.
I have to, you know what, you actually have to wear, you know what, no, I'm wearing my Green Day shirt that day.
What do you want to wear
Um,
what do you want to wear them sellouts for?
because shut the hell up. I'm wearing it because it's quite loose. That's why it's quite light and loose. That's what you want.
Oh, not taking your Canada jacket then.
I don't think I can fit it in the case, to be honest.
It will be the case, won't it?
I would, you know what? I would love to take the BWR hoodie with me,
No.
but I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Yeah. What the fuck is that? Deano and Nixy, 11 p.m. What the fuck? Who the fuck are those? What the fuck? British Wrestling Radio? Something like that. That'd be funny as hell. But you have a great time here and have a smashing time.
I will.
So now we've said that. Now here it comes my little plea. For 2 weeks, starting not next week, but the week after, I think that's the 23rd. Yes, the 23rd of May. I need a partner. I need a new person. I don't need a partner in the ways. I need a presenter to come and do British Wrestling Radio for 2 weeks. Now, this is the best bit. It can be anybody. All I ask is that you don't sit there and just go, yeah, yeah, good one. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. As long as you contribute and say things and we can have discussions, don't take what I say take too serious. I just take the piss. I do everything the best in my ability. I am the boss. I'll say that straight now. What I say, anything like that. But I would love for 2 weeks, on the 23rd. Oh, the 3rd. They'll be on the 1st of June because I'm in Preston. The following week, I'm in Preston. So it'll be the Sunday night. It'll be the June the 1st. So I'm asking if you want to do it. If you want to do both weeks, fine. If you want to do 1 week, fine. If you want to do half an hour on 1 week, great. Just let me know. And everything. People not allowed are people who've already got their own shows on the British Wrestling Radio Network. AKA Ross in our chat room. Because he's got his own show. So, and there is spaces available still for the British Wrestling Radio Network if you want to be involved in that. So it's up to you. But yeah, it's been different. I've had a couple of people asking me, Nick, if they can join the network now.
Oh, okay.
So we're getting there. There's 3 shows. There's 3 shows on the network now. There's this one, which is the baby. There's the Takeover Wrestling Radio broadcast with Ross and Mikey. They had just, if you look at the below us, you see all the things on archives and things, and they've got the takeovers and things. And then on Tuesday this week, we had the 40-20 Rugby League radio show with me and a friend of mine, Ant McKenna. And we just did about 90 minutes to nearly 2 hours talking about rugby league. So we did that, and the reaction we've got is great. And we're going to get some big announcements, and that's coming up very soon. That's I'm trying to think of a new name. I don't want to call it the BWR Network because everybody will think it's me just ripping off the WWE Network, and I don't want to do that. But anyway, there was an announcement this week from one of CM Punk's ex girlfriends that said he's really recently retired.
Yep, I did read that earlier.
Do you think he has?
I have no idea at the minute. I don't know what to think of anything anymore. I'm just literally sitting there and going, just play out and see what happens. I've heard so much stuff that it's just not worth me calling it in my eyes.
You think he'll ever go back?
No idea.
Do you think he's
Again,
finished?
not going to call it.
Do you think he's finished?
Don't know.
Yeah. You're not going to be here in 2 weeks, are you?
No.
Shit, you know what you're going to miss?
Pay-per-view thing.
No.
Am I gonna
Worse
miss?
than that. That
What?
fucking red phone box on fucking Raw!
No, no. I'll see it. I'll see that. That's literally 2 days before I go.
I looked in London, right, and there were 2 fucking phone boxes looking at me. I felt like going up to them and punching every fucking glass window in. I wanted to get a photograph of me stood in between them and just going like that and arms folded and just looking at them going, not happy at fucking all. But I didn't remember at the time. Fuck. Yeah, WWE is back. They were doing some promotion and things to us at Smith Toys as well. And I know there's certain people that listen to this show that are going head over heel because the imports are coming over. And mention no names, but watch out hotels. Watch out hotels for the wrestling fans. That's all I'm going to say. If you've not listened to British Wrestling Radio 4, I'm going to explain again this fascination with red phone boxes. Now, Nixie knows exactly why, and everybody who's listened to us now knows why. Twice a year, WWE come over here. Is that right, Nix? They come over here?
Yep, twice.
Their hearts. And for the last 15 fucking years, we've had the same fucking set for every Raw, SmackDown, and pay-per-view over here. That set includes a big, massive Union flag, which I've got no problem with. It's our national flag. Can put up with that. The thing that rips my knitting and rips it so fucking much is the fact that for 15 fucking years, we've had red phone boxes, we've had black taxis, and a fucking red double-decker bus in there. All that's missing is Cliff Richard to get out of that bleeding double-decker bus and start singing Summer Holiday. The fuck is going on? I swear, in the phone box, who the fucking hell uses a red phone box? Who the fuck needs them as a red phone? Who uses a red phone? Who uses a fucking pays to use a phone outside their house anyway? We've got mobile fucking phones now. And as for the black taxi, can kiss my fucking arse. Oh, I got such a bollocking Sunday from a taxi driver. I'd nearly yanked his door off and I didn't realise it was an electric door. I opened the door and yanked it and he goes, it's fucking electric. It's an electric door. I went, oh, yeah, fair enough. So I nearly busted taxi's door. But this is the thing, the WWE, I just think that they need to come out and do better things with the British things. There's got to be some other things in the British Isles that represents the United Kingdom better than a red phone box, a black taxi, and a red fucking double-decker bus. Next, there has to be. It just pisses me off.
What else have we got?
We've got three wrestlers in the WWE, three British wrestlers with titles at the moment. We've got Brittany Knight. I'm refusing to call her Paige.
Wade
Barrett.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
We've got Pac as well. Adrian Neville.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Pac.
Yeah.
Don't use the A word. Pac.
All right. I'm loving the moon that Wade won. It's great that the fact that he's done it now. And then you've got Brittany and you've got Pac and you've got all these three now that's titles. So 3 of the titles in the WWE now held by the Brits. So they look like they've took a leaf out of the TNA's book and decided to give the belts to the Brits. Like they've took it off of Magnus. I could put it with Big Ben. Easily. London Eye. I put it with London Eye. Easy. I like the fact that they're now looking over here for the wrestlers and everything else now. We've got Pate, we've got Brittany. There's all the other ones that's in the UK. Wade, Drew. You got Pac, and you've got all these great guys. Somebody made a mistake this week of calling Sheamus British and got slated on fucking Facebook for it. He's from Dublin, Ireland. He's Irish, proper Irish, so he's not British. But it was a real cool thing. And oh yeah, well, do we count Sheamus as British? Because that'd be 4 now.
Well, no, there's like fight Drew McIntyre.
But has he got a belt?
No, but
And
nor
what
is
about
Sheamus.
wrestlers with belts? Because
Sheamus got a belt.
Sheamus is the United States
Oh
champion.
yeah, he is. Leave me alone.
Oh, wake up, woman. Fucking hell, didn't you watch Raw?
Well, yeah, I suppose really you could count him then, couldn't you? Because I suppose,
Right, here we go. We'll talk about Raw.
you know, look at it this way: if Madman Manson was over there and he had it, we'd see it, we'd identify him as British because he's so largely on the British scene.
Yeah. We've got to talk about Raw and one thing in particular. Ah! Ah!
Oh,
Ah! The bad acting Grand Prix! Ah! 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 Oh my God! Ah! Go on, Nix. Get it out of your system. Go on.
Brie Bella cannot act. That's all I
Right.
have to say. She
Brie
is
Bella.
fucking awful.
Brie Bella dressed in Kane colours.
Yeah, I noticed that. Why was that? The first thing I said to Lance.
Kane dressed in red Kane colours. Fuck's sake. Has he got that eye back? Has he got the dodgy eye back or
I
what?
don't actually know. I haven't looked close enough.
Can anybody get us a picture of the Kane since he's come back as the monster? Has he got the dodgy eye contact back in his face? Because it's the thing that's driving us crazy because we haven't seen it yet. Has Kane got the dodgy eye back? But, oh, fuck me. Bad acting or what? If you've got... This is the thing that did me. Stephanie said to him, in and quote, she said, right, I want you to be safe in here. You don't have to leave the room or anything. But there is a match, and if you don't have the match, you're going to forfeit the titles. Right?
Yeah.
Shut the door, and you see a Kane mask on the wall. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. How fucking repetitive is this over the Zack Ryder fucking story they had with Kane? Exactly the fucking same. Talking about rehashing your fucking stories. But gee, I think at the end of the day, what was else what they were saying about it? Yeah, how to make your champion look so weak that he has to leave by a taxi and be scared of the person who's just beating the shit out the night before. How weak did they just make Daniel Bryan look?
They did.
It was just like, hold on, he's just doing all this thing at Extreme Rules. And then he came back and then it made him look even weaker than he did. And the worst thing is, he beat all 3 members of Evolution in one night. At Mania.
That's true.
Beat Batista, Orton, and Triple H, but he's scared of fucking Kane. Fuck off. WWE treat us like shit. I showed it, by the way, I'm just going off subject here. I showed a friend of mine WrestleMania 30, and I showed him the Undertaker. He didn't know that the Undertaker lost.
Okay.
And I said to him, I said, you've got to see this. He goes, what? He says, can you show me Undertaker match? I went, you don't know, do you? And he went, no, I don't know anything about it. So this gentleman doesn't know that Undertaker lost at WrestleMania. I videoed his reaction, right? And he cried his eyes out that the Undertaker lost. I said, why are you crying? He went, it's the end of wrestling as we know it. I went, why? He said, that's the last big thing that wrestling's got. It's gone. And I went, no, it's not. There's other things. He goes, no, but there's no other thing. When you talk about WrestleMania, you talk about the streak. And then we had this big row about the streak being bigger than WrestleMania. And he said, no, it's not. I went, yeah, it is. It's bigger than fucking WrestleMania. And it's gone now. And he went, oh, well, I still think he was fucking amazing. But Brock Lesnar's a piece of shit. I fucking hate Brock Lesnar. And then I asked him, I said, do you think wrestling is real? And he burst into tears again. So I think he's convinced it's real. I like that. Winter's Lair in chat with Nix. We've seen that. How the hell do you not going to notice a 7-foot-tall guy with a mask wearing a big red suit and sitting in the back of your car, especially if you're looking for him?
That was the first thing I said. The minute they started doing that, I turned to Lance and went, he's going to be in the back of the car. And I was exactly right. It was just her acting. I mean, I could get on a stage, having never been on a wrestling show before, and put on a much better performance than that, and I know I could.
Yeah. I think Raw was a decent enough show. Yeah, you had the.
Not bad.
It was decent enough. I love the gay sex. I love. Did you see the picture of the end in it when you got Triple H and Orton holding on to Roman Reigns and Batista
Yeah, there's a
making that
brilliant. There's
face?
a
That's
memes out there,
genius.
aren't there?
That's superb. That's just one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. That's really, really funny. Uh, it is. It's a cracking picture. I enjoyed it. It's good. It's good enough for that. So it's WWE. They're just on the road now to the next pay per view, which is June the 1st, which is Payback. Um, how about the kid at Extreme Rules? What's this kid do at the Cena match? Or was you asleep? What's this kid
No, I did see that. I
with
did see that.
Bray Wyatt and he's got the whole world in his hands? What's that like?
I was saying this to Lance the other day. I'm kind of very uncomfortable with the way that the WWE are portraying Cena and the children. It doesn't feel right for me. It's like Cena's saying, I love kids, and I'm going, do you really want to be saying that in the world the way that it is at the minute? It doesn't look right. I am not comfortable with the use. I like the use of the kids because it's creepy, but I don't like the way that they're interpreting Cena's love of the child verse and the C Nation. I just feel like it's wrong on some level, and I personally don't like it. The creepy kids I like.
Yeah. I've just put the
Yeah.
question for up in our chat room if anybody wants to ask us anything they want to ask over the next 20 minutes. We'll get it out of the way. So if you want to do it, I'm going to our page, facebook.com/BWR Radio. So, we've got to talk about also, we've also got a new British guy in TNA called Bam or something. He's an associate now of Magnus. He's come into it. He's just signed a multi-year deal with TNA. TNA at this moment, Rob Terry's back on the scene now. He's the freak in this new group called the Menenge.
Okay.
You can't miss him. He's still the big muscly fucker you've always seen.
I have seen a picture actually.
Yeah, I think that's a cracking faction. I want to see where they're going to go with this. It looks cool and looks original. So I do like that idea. And if anybody says it's a fucking remembrance of Doink the Clown, I'm gonna fucking knock them out. This has got nothing to do with Doink the Clown. Just because it's a fun fairground thing. Fuck off, bleeding. But I like the fact that TNA are trying different things now. But you could see the Vince Russo match on Impact, the evening gown match. I'm like, aye, Russo, there you go. That's a and Russo's denying is at TNA, but you look at it, an evening gown match. Yeah, there we go. That's a Russo mark if ever there was one. So, well, but Daniels has gone. Christopher Daniels has left the company. He's gone. But we get to see Bad Influence at the end of October in this country because they're at Future Pro Wrestling and they're at Southside at Stevens.
Hey.
Which I can't, and they're taking on Project Ego. So you've got Ego versus Project Ego, which is going to be interesting because there's only one Ego over here, and that's the Project Ego. What's your take on TNA, Nix, at this moment? Do you think they're going to get it right, or has it?
I want to see him get it right.
He's just gone too far gone now. Do we think that no matter what they try, the people have just said, "I've had enough of this shit"? They're not going to trust them again. Hello. She goes. I don't believe. She bleeding disappears. I can't believe it. She disappears when I'm asking her a question. All the time she's here, and then she fucking fucks off. Anyway. Nothing to worry about. She'll be back in a second when we get this call back. I just with TNA at me at this moment, I'm optimistic of what they're doing, bringing in new wrestlers, bringing in new storylines, bringing in new things. But there's a lot of people they've got to win back, and there's a lot of people that's got to trust them again. And I think that I think you've just had enough of it. You can bite on one. You can only bite a backside so many times before that backside will turn around and just say fuck you, something, and that's it. And I think that's the problem with TNA. There's so many people. It doesn't matter if it's on free TV. It doesn't matter if it's on pay-per-view. It doesn't matter if it's on a little mobile phone. Mobile phone every second of every single day. If people don't like you after a certain point and they say it's crap, you're fighting a dead horse. And that's the problem. And you will not win them fans back no matter what you do. So, and it's just a terrible way to go about it. But it's the truth. And it hurts me to say it because I don't want wrestlers to be down. I want to see everybody doing well. And I want everybody to be doing well with their companies. And I don't want to see people fail. And I don't want TNA to fail. It's been going on for too long. I just want to see them successful. And I want to see them up there. But I want to see TNA doing the things that TNA do best. Don't compete with WWE. Don't compete with what they're doing. Where's the King of the Mountain match gone? Where's all these great matches you used to have? The Asylum of TNA and all that. I mean, Nick, what's your take on TNA now? Do you think people have had enough of it, or do you think they've given them a second chance? Or
No, I think people are slowly giving him a second chance, but I said it's just going to take time. I mean, I used to be an absolutely avid watcher of it, and I just slowly looked at it and was like, what have you done to yourselves? And I gave up. I'm one of those. So they've still got a lot of work to do, I think. I think they're going in the right way, because I personally liked what Vince Russo was doing, but they've got a lot of work. They don't need to be flashy. They just need to be the kind of, I suppose, almost more a bit like more Ring of Honor. If that makes sense.
yeah. But if you had to sacrifice TNA to like Ring of Honor, would you do it?
I still haven't really found anywhere to watch Ring of Honor yet.
But if
Keep saying I want it.
But if Ring of Honor took the place of TNA, if Spike TV tomorrow said, "We've had enough of TNA, that's it, gone," and they said to Ring of Honor, come on board, we'll give you an hour, we'll give you a 2-hour show every week, and we'll do exactly the same what we did with TNA. I think a lot of people would be saying, "Yeah, bye TNA," because a lot of people like Ring of Honor, and I just think it just needs that little bit of a push.
The thing with Ring of Honor is it's never tried to be anything more than it is.
Exactly. It's made
from what I'm aware of.
It's made
it's
stars.
It's never tried to sort of fly before it can run like TNA did, like Dixie wanted. Because it's Dixie that's done that. She was the one who wanted it to be bigger than it was too quick. That was why she brought them in, because she thought that that's what get her there.
Do you know the day I said TNA will never be the same again? Is the day they announced Hulk Hogan. Because that's when I knew that I thought, oh, here we go. This is it now. We're fucked. And it's the start. And then that January 4th show, and they said, the worst thing they did, they gave WWE 2 months to combat how they was going to beat the TNA on January the 4th. They announced Hogan. They announced Hogan in October and said he's coming January 4th. And everybody at WWE headquarters, right, went, how are we going to do this? And how the fucking hell can they get bigger than getting the 2 biggest wrestlers of the 90s that hated each other's guts so bad, and they get them in the ring and shake hands?
You can't, unfortunately.
And
that was all they needed.
Bret Hart returns to the WWF after so many years, and he's in the ring with Shawn Michaels. No contest. You could have put the best fucking match in the world on TNA, and every single person would have watched WWE that night because of Bret.
Mm.
And they did it right. That's what they did. Even though Bret came back to having the worst match at WrestleMania history versus Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 26.
We couldn't do anything, could he? It was terrible.
Yeah. I think it's just one of these things like, at the end of the day, TNA will keep on going because of the backers. But them backers are going to get fed up at some point and just saying, we want to return on all this money that we're poking out. They've released so many wrestlers have gone now over the last 6 to 8 months. So many have gone. AJ Hogan went. You've got Chris Daniels now gone. Loads and loads and loads have gone.
I
And
think the two main ones really are Daniels and AJ myself,
yes,
because they were TNA.
Yeah, yeah. You're absolutely.
They were made because of TNA.
Yeah. Right, we have got, and I'm not joking, we've got 5 questions already in our chat room.
Oh, okay.
We'll get these.
There's a couple on Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah, it's a couple on Twitter.
Oh, right, I didn't know that. Oh,
Flashed up earlier.
oh well, you're going to ask the Twitter ones?
See if I can get it. Hold on.
Give me a sec.
Or it might be on the page, sorry.
Yeah, hold on, I'll do Twitter. Give me a sec. This new computer's wicked.
My new phone's wicked.
What you got?
Z1 Compact.
Ah. Right.
Very
Ace has done his usual thing, telling everybody we're on live here. And
oh, what did you think of Adam Rose?
That's one of the questions, you fucker.
I know. What did you think of him? Come on.
Honest truth?
Go on.
It's me in 1991. That's exactly what I was like in 1991. Long hair, party, ripped jeans. I was that guy in 1991.
Wearing ripped jeans? He was wearing a pair of tights.
Well, if he walks down the streets, I guarantee he'll wear ripped jeans. Because that's what metal people used to wear. And I did that. And plus, I got so many girls from having ripped jeans on. It's amazing.
I'm not sure yet. I was not sure what to make of it at all. I just kind of sat there and was like, right, okay. I'm still not sure what to make of it. It was annoyingly catchy. But he was kind of, I think I said to Lance, he paraded around the ring and it was all a little bit camp.
Yeah.
The way he kind of like did this certain movement, it looks like something I would do. And I'm thinking, put Orlando Jordan in there with him and we could be having one hell of a weird thing going on.
Oh, don't mention Orlando Jordan. Hey, that'd be a perfect tag team, wouldn't it? Orlando Jordan and Darren Young.
Yeah.
And you know what the best is? Have the oh no, Dino, that's time out, son, time out. You cannot say that. No. That has just come in my head, and that is so bad and wrong. Fuck off. No, I can't say that. Yeah, I can. Fuck it, it's my show. Have Orlando Jordan and Darren Young come out to the theme from the Flintstones because of the end bit when they go, "We'll have a gay old time."
This is probably one of our lowest points, along with Weed on a Pole match, isn't it?
Ah, there we go. Ow, have mercy. Who the fuck used to say fucking Dude Love, innit? That's Ow, have
sure it's not Reverend Devon.
No, that was Dude Love that used to go, Ow, have mercy. That's
like a Reverend Devon thing.
Ah, Devon's Testify. Oh, my brother, Testify. I apologise if anybody's been upset by my little thing what I just said in there. I do apologise from the bottom of my heart. I don't... Yeah, Chuck and Billy too. Yeah. Fucking hell. Put them in the Legends house. That would be funny then. Have you seen this Legends house?
No, I want to though.
Yeah, Big Brother for wrestling. But that's what we do here at British Wrestling Radio. We fuck up and we have a laugh at the same time, and nobody ever takes us serious because everybody goes, "Oh, it's just British Wrestling Radio. We don't give a shit." But we've got a network that people said we've got the network when we're not supposed to have it, and I'm not going to change it because as soon as it gets, this is the thing with the network that I don't get, that people don't get, is I'm paying. I know I'm saying this out loud, and I know I'm going to get bollocked for it, but I'm paying £6. I'm paying £6.13, I think it is. When that network is announced over here, I'm keeping with the American, because then when it's over here, it's going to be like £10. It's going to be 10, 12, 13 pounds a month. And I'm going to stick with the American one. Fuck that. Yep. There's no chance I'm going back to the UK version. Skip that.
Do you know what? It'll probably be like UK Netflix, where there's not as much choice as US.
Fucking better be. Fucking better be. But I'm not going to change it because I'm happy the way it is in the moment. It's on my PS3, it's on my laptops, it's on my computers, and everything. Um, yeah. Everybody's moved to a McDonald's. Do you know, I have never met so many wrestling fans in my life that have got addresses at a McDonald's in America. It's amazing. It's amazing, isn't it? They're like that. And I set up my mate with a picture. He asked me for an address, right? And I gave him the address, and he Googled it. And he only spoke to me once since and told me I was a twat and I was a
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Because you know what the address was?
What was it?
The White House. I gave him the White House as his address. So he wasn't happy. But I've sorted him out with something else.
Imagine if Obama actually tried to sign up.
Yeah, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Yeah. What's your name, sir? Clint Eastwood. Where'd you live? In the Grand Canyon.
No, but imagine if Obama tried to sign up and he couldn't because someone was already
Yeah,
under his
somebody's already
house.
done it. Yeah, yeah. Somebody's somebody's already got it. What? Somebody's registered as me? No way. But the best bit is, and I'm not, I don't know why but I've gave it to about 4 or 5 different people, and we can all watch it off one account. So there's all these people who are watching things, and you can watch it off one account. So, I like it to bits. So, but no. Anyway, we'll do the questions and get this going. Everybody can hear us still in our chat room. Hope so. You still there, Nix?
I am.
Yeah. All right. Good. We're still live. Hopefully. Good. Nobody's talking in our chat room at all. Everybody's dead.
Why not?
Don't know. I don't know.
No, Turkey Upper just said something.
Oh yes, there we go. People's chatting. Yep, there we go.
They all say yes.
Yes! 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 Yes!
That sounds wrong. Be careful.
Yeah. No! No! Anyway, questions. Michael Webb asks us, where would Prince Devitt better suit, WWE or TNA? And where do you think he'll end up now? If anybody's got any anything about it, I think it'll be better saved in WWE because more people get to see who he is, and the more people who see Prince Devitt is, the better it is. They'll destroy him, but at the same time, wrestling talent will come through. If they go to TNA, it's just going to be like Davey Richards, and he's got all them people at the Molten Fat. And at the moment, I don't think they've got the writers or the people there to give Prince Devitt the platform he deserves. So, what do you reckon, Nix, about it? Or aren't you a big fan of Prince Devitt?
I don't think WWE would use him properly myself. TNA seems to be right for those who have got more characters and gimmicky kind of characters. WWE doesn't know what to do with those. So I think TNA.
But
or Ring of Honor.
They won't do the storylines or anything that he deserves.
Yeah.
That's the thing. TNA will not do that because they'll just say, okay, right. I mean, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, look at them who they're with, the Bromans. And, hey, do you know who the manager of the Bromans is?
Oh.
Bah, 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 bah! DJ Z's in the house. Bah, 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 bah! I did that the other day with my wife and she nearly fucking killed me.
What is that little chick that she likes? The chick. I've got to look that up. That's annoying me now.
Oh, it's I'm gonna kick somebody's ass. That's it. I'm gonna whip somebody's ass. That's the one.
That's it.
Fuck me. I'm gonna whip somebody's ass. That's it. That's what she's fucking into at the moment.
There it is. Found it.
Yeah. So anyway, next one. And where do you think it landed? I said that one right. Did you see Lance Winter? Did you see Zack Ryder on Raw? He was in the bunny suit during the Adam Rose part. So Zack Ryder was in the bunny suit. Fuck's sake. Gee, that's getting worse and worse. Did you know that, Nick? Zach? She gone again.
Sorry, what?
Did you? Oh well. Oh, Mort Colin Orson, come in Orson. All right. Mort Colin Orson. Did you know that Zack Ryder was in the bunny suit on Raw during the Adam Rose segment?
Really?
That's what they've just said. Yeah. Yep. There you go. Zack Ryder. Will I be watching Ring of Honor Global Wars? If I can get the chance, then yes. If I can't, then I'll catch up with it at some point. I really have got to find time for things, but my time at the moment is work, eat, sleep, and that's it at the moment. Will you be watching Ring of Honor, Nixy, or not?
When?
I think this week or something, I don't know. Find it some point. Easy.
I might watch it.
Yeah. Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. This is from Sal Ramos, aka Swear One. Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. Who would you think will have been given the better gimmick on the main roster, Adam Rose or Leo Kruger? Adam Rose, because there's so many videos about him now and so many things. He's going to be so over when he gets going. Everybody's...
See, I'm sure. I'm really not sure. I have to be honest. I'm kind of in two minds. I mean, Fandango was really a bit of a fluke. And I'm kind of going,
Fandango,
is it going to work?
Fandango would not be... If Adam Rose had come out that night at WrestleMania last year, it'd have been the same reaction as what Fandango would have got. If Fandango had to come out that night, it'd have been somebody else. Obviously, what have happened, because they were pissed off at the fact of the match in the ring, and it could have been anybody that they started singing. Not just Fandango, it could have been anybody. So, I think one of them things with her. That. But Adam Rose, I think he's the better gimmick. I think Adam Rose is better than that. Right, what's the next one? What's your thoughts on Rusev? Do you think the squash matches have got much longevity? Well, they did it for Bleeding Ryback. They did it for Ryback for 6 fucking months. He was having triple threat fucking bleeding gimmick matches and shit with all these skinny little fuckers and things like that. I just seem to... Rusev is just... It's the biggest Rocky IV fucking rip-off. She is by the mile. Now, you're going to tell me you've never seen Rocky IV, have you?
I haven't seen any of the Rocky films.
What? Get the fuck out of here! You've not seen Rocky? Any Rocky film?
No, I haven't seen any Rocky films.
I wish there was a video camera on me at this moment. I am gobsmacked here. You're telling me, you're going to tell me next that you've not seen any of the police academies? Don't you dare tell me that you've not seen the police academy.
Okay, I won't tell you then.
Have you serious? You've not seen the police academies?
You haven't told. You told me not to tell you.
Have you tell me now? You tell me now. Have you not seen police academies?
You told me not to tell you.
Fucking hell, woman! What the fuck have you been watching?
Terminator.
Fuck off! Get bollocks with... Tell me straight. There's been 6 police academies and you've not seen one of them?
All right, tell me straight. There's been 8 Harry Potter films. How many have you seen?
2.
There you go. Shut up.
Fuck off. There's no difference between some fucking little 4-eyed bleeding 11-year-old shit that's got a crack cape that he can hide underneath it and disappear. And what does he do? He goes into a fucking library where every other 11-year-old would go straight down the road to the nearest Dixon's and nick a fucking telly. Get the fuck away from me. He's got a bleeding wand. The first spell he gets is Wingardium Leviosa, whatever you call it, that makes things rise. He's 11. There's only one thing that should be making rise when he's 11 years old, and it's not a fucking wand either. It should be something else.
I'm gonna tell Lindsay you said that.
I fucking knows it is. Fucking, and then his best mate's a ginger. And then he's going hormones, he's going racing, and he spends 7 years, and there's a girl in between him and his best mate, and he doesn't want boner, and he doesn't have nothing, and he's 7 films. Fuck's sake, 7.
8.
Shit, I forgot 7 police academies. At least I've seen Harry Potter. Fuck that shit.
No, you haven't.
I've seen 2 of them. You've not
It's
seen
2 of them. That's
fucking
not
none of the
awesome.
academies. Oh, Jesus Christ. You haven't seen the police academies. I don't believe it. If you tell me you've not seen the fucking Goonies or Back to the Future, me and you are finished. Have you seen the Goonies? Oh, no, don't be this to me. No. No, she's not seen the Goonies either. Oh. Have you seen Back to the Future?
I've seen bits of it. I probably
Oh, fucking hell, fire. What
I
did you
probably
watch?
watched when I was a lot younger. I just don't remember.
Right, last one, and this is it. Last one. Have you seen any of Star Wars?
Yep.
Thank fuck for that. Allah fucking Hallelujah. You.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath.
She hadn't seen Rockies. She hadn't seen Rockies and Back to fucking police academies. The funniest films on the world. Jesus fuck's
Really
sake.
funny person.
Fuck off! Zed is the funniest guy on the planet.
I'm not really a fan of funny films.
Zed, Tackleberry, Jones, fucking everything. All these guys from Hightower, Mahoney, the Blue Oyster Club, the fucking lot of the police academies. Oh, welcome to British Wrestling Film Radio. And the Goonies? You've not seen the Goonies?
I've got it at work. I see it every day. A copy of it at work.
You've got a copy of it at work?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Standing in my department.
Oh, Jesus, God help me. Oh, I know I'm old, and I know I'm in my 40s, but fucking hell. Have you seen a film called The Breakfast Club?
I know of it.
There's no point. Pretty in Pink?
No.
Oh. I bet you've
Mrs.
seen...
Doubtfire?
Right, I'm going to say one film, and I bet you've seen it. Clueless.
No, actually, I haven't seen that.
Really?
No.
You're only fucking female that's not seen Clueless. Have you seen Mean Girls?
No.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, have you seen any Lindsay Lohan film?
Not really.
Not even Herbie?
No, definitely not Herbie.
Oh, fuck's sake. Ladies and gentlemen, Nixy has left a life that's so bad and everything. Oh, Mannequin. Yeah, Mannequin. That's a classic. You've got... there's so many films that... Big Trouble in Little China. No? Big Trouble in Little China? No? Forget.
No. Have you seen One Night in China?
Oh, don't bother with that one. Oh, fuck. Oh, dear Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. Anyway, let's get back to this because we're going on this all fucking night. Right. Rusev, if nobody's seen it, Rusev's manager is the biggest rip-off of Ivan Drago's wife in Rocky 4 by a mile. So that's the only reason that we said the Rocky thing. But if you've not seen Rocky 4, you haven't got a fucking clue what I'm on about.
Do you think that WWE are going to do that Russian president thing?
Putin.
Oh my God, she's going to get booed in London.
She's going to
just
get
in the UK. Oh my God,
they are
going to get ripped apart when they come over here. Them two.
I love that she says it's like a container for shit. You know, like it's a shit container. Putin. A Putin shit container. Come on, work with me here.
Ha 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 ha.
When she said it, Putin, I'm like, what? The last person that said anything like that was fucking The Rock going the Poo-Tang Pie. So Putin. And I don't know. Why am I sounding like I'm Rastafarian going Putin? But but anyway. Now, last question. Thoughts on this backstage fight? Did you know there's a backstage fight between Sheamus and Sin Cara this week?
I heard it, but apparently Sheamus has denied it.
Oh, yeah, he's denied it because he's got his ass kicked by Sin Cara.
I don't know how true it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is at all.
The results are up from House of Pain Evolution 6. Nobody puts Baby in the corner. All your results at wrestleropesuk.wordpress.com. Go there for all the results. And that's all we've got to do with that one. There's that to do, get that one. And last question. Oh, shit, here we go. Asa. Happy birthday, for birthday, Dean. Yes, enjoyed it. Wrestling. Did you guys see the report? Oh, we'll talk about Sheamus and Sin Cara before we're going further, yeah. Sin Cara kicked his ass, shows him up for what he is. Make of it as you will. People have backstage fights all the time. Famous one being Brett and Shawn for me. That's all the ones I've got, really. What about you?
To be honest, I'm not really that kind of person. I mean, the AJ Lee thing stuck out last year when she had a go at that woman, but that woman was an idiot. So that I'm not really one for sort of knowing much about that.
No.
No.
Nah. We all know everybody doesn't get on. We know that better than anyone, don't we?
Yep.
We fight. We fought for
it.
Yep.
He comes begging.
Yep. I don't begging. I don't beg. I just let it chill out for about 2 weeks and then I come back.
Yeah, or you fire me.
Yeah. Fired you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it this way. Now you're in good company because you're now being fired, like all the people from WWE, and they've been taken back. So there you go. So
it's true.
Yeah, there you go. I tell you, I'm the Vince McMahon of British wrestling. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, the famous one, Dynamite Kid and Ray Rougeau. That was a famous fight as well. Wrestling. Have you seen the report situating Dave Bautista recently? No, I've not heard nothing about that, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's going any Batista.
Yeah, nice 3 months for you, Dave. Nice 4 months, sorry. But don't let the door hit you on your arse on the way out.
No, he's moaning probably because he hasn't been given the title.
Ah, fuck him. Did you see that? Have you seen the emotional video tribute about Conor the Crusher? I don't care if you are male, female, human, animal, anything on this planet. You cannot, and I repeat, cannot watch that video and not have a tear in your eye. You cannot. If you don't have a tear watching that video, you ain't human. I don't care what anyone says. I watched that video and I bawled my eyes out. Did you see it, Nick?
Is it on YouTube?
Oh, fuck's sake. Don't tell me. I put it up 2 days ago, yesterday. It's been up over a day. It's been up. I put it on the website, on our page. Hold on.
Is it still... Link me to it. Because what I'll do, if you want, I will record myself watching it for...
No, don't, Nick, because you'll be a mess. I swear to God, don't record yourself doing it.
I didn't say I was going to put it up, but I might record myself just...
Don't do it. I put a video up.
Do it!
Right, I found it. Give me a sec here. Right. Let's tag you in this. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, it's not letting me tag you. Right, I'll share it to your page. Give me a sec here. Right, page. Friends. Next. Just done it. I just shared it to your page right now.
Thank you.
But that kid video just brought me. Everything that's happened to me. I cried my eyes out on my birthday, and I'm gonna say why now. Monday night. The reason I was really down in the dumps last week is I've got a friend of mine who's in hospital, who was suffering a very serious illness. And at 10 o'clock on the Monday night of my birthday, I got a message from him. And it was not a long message. He was just saying how he was. And they wanted to wish me a happy birthday. And I sat on my sofa and I've never hated a month as much as I have. Then I saw all the things that's happened in April happen, and I hate April with a passion now. I don't fucking like that month. So it really did me. And Webby's just come up with a great point in the chat room. He's this 8-year-old got a better tribute than Viscera did when he died of old manga. Yeah. So Welcome back to Swear One in our chat room. It's been a long time. I'm glad you've missed my rants. Fucking odd socks. If you missed the odd socks chant, then please don't take the piss. But I did the odd socks rant. Um, now, uh, let's have a look. So, what others in Aces say? What do you guys think about Sheamus being the new USA and the Wade Barrett being the new Intercontinental? We talked about that earlier. Nooks leading the Menagerie faction. Yep, talked about that as well. Did I watch the Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight? No, because you couldn't fucking watch it over here on a shitty little channel called Box Nation, and you had to pay a load of money to watch it, so I didn't bother. So, besides, I didn't want to watch Amir Khan anyway. I don't like Amir Khan. I really don't. Just something about him that sends me the wrong way. But that's all the questions we got. Yeah, so have you got anything? There was nothing on Twitter, was there, Nix? Nixie Newman. Oh, she disappeared. Hold on a minute. Where the bleeding has she gone? Oh. One day. One fucking day. One day in your life. Nah, she's
I am here.
Ah, there you go. I'll bleeding love you. Now, there's all the things that happen. I mean, this 8-year-old kid. I was saying he got a better tribute than Viscera or Manga did, really. But that kid was. I just think that it was one of them months for me that was really hard, and then to get that birthday message from my friend meant the world to me, and it meant everything that I have in my heart. Have you got anything else you want to talk about, Nix, before we disappear into the sunset for another week?
I am good, I think, actually.
Yeah, you're good.
We've not got rid of me yet.
Yeah, you're gonna watch Police Academy, aren't you? You got to. It's one of the funny. It's 30. Do you know what the worst thing is? Oh, fuck me. I've just remembered how old it is. Fuck. Police Academy is 30 years old. Shit.
Well, there you go. I'm too young to remember it. What a shame.
Oh, fuck off. You watch James Bonds, don't you?
No.
What? You said to me.
Like James Bond.
Have you seen any James Bond films?
I don't like James Bond.
You've not seen a James Bond film?
I don't like James Bond.
I don't care if you like him or not. Have you not seen a James Bond film?
No, I don't like James Bond.
Oh, fuck's sake. This is even worse. Shit the fucking hell.
I don't like James Bond. It's not my kind of film.
What is your films? Underworld? No. What's your films?
I don't know. I take things seriously. I don't really. I'm not a James Bond type of person. I like Noah.
Right. So, have you seen any of the Rambos?
No.
Expendables?
No.
I'm having a. What have you seen? Do you watch films at all?
Yeah.
What films do you watch?
Insidious 2.
In what?
Insidious.
You like my missus, you watch horror films, don't you?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Have you watched Nightmare on Elm Street, original?
Yes.
Ah, well, there you go. At least you've seen Freddy Krueger. Yeah, fair enough. Exorcist.
Hang on.
I'm going to have an heart attack, me. Never mind crying. Oh. Hang on. What are you on about? Hang on. Where you gone? You there? What? Come on, we've got to finish the show here. Come on, we've only got 5 minutes.
Give me a sec.
Hang on a sec. We've only got 5 minutes. Stop looking through your DVD library. Have you seen a Kane film? I bet you've seen See No Evil, haven't you?
Sorry, talk to my brother. He was just telling me something. No, I haven't actually seen See No Evil.
Really?
It's on my list to see, but I have not seen it yet.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, I'll watch it then.
Yeah. Paranormal Activities? You've seen that, haven't you?
Yeah, first one's the best one.
Oh, fuck's sake, yeah. Geez, you've got to lighten up and see these funny films. I I'm gonna say two films, and I'm letting myself up. And if anybody in that chat room, I'm get prepared because I'm prepared for the worst of the worst. I'm gonna say two films, and then that's it. I'm not gonna say anything else about films. Nixie Newman, have you seen Dumb and Dumber?
Probably when I was little.
Have you seen Liar Liar?
No.
That's all I'm going to say. Right. Thank you for watching British Filmmaking Radio, watching someone destroy Dino's life from his last 30 years on this planet with films. Hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been eventful. To be honest, truth, we talked to each. We did with tonight. I was like, were you sat there tonight going, "What the fuck are we going to go talk about tonight?"
No, because we always make it work.
Yeah.
I never worry.
Oh, well, I do. I fucking worry every time. But have you seen the film Monty?
No, don't think so.
You should watch it. You see where I used to live. That's my home. Everything was filmed in Hillsborough. That's a Sheffield film.
Ew.
I must be the only guy that gets homesick watching the full Monty. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm fucking...
No, I don't. That's the thing. I don't think you're joking.
You ask Lindsay what I'm like watching the full Monty. I swear, as my lord, I watch it, and I get homesick watching the full Monty. And if anybody's from Sheffield, you understand why. There's a film about Andy Sheffield called When Saturday Comes. Somebody want like this is the we'll finish this up and everything because I thought this was funny. Everybody knows I don't like Sean Bean. I don't like him because he's a United fan, and if anybody knows me, I'm a Wednesday. And someone asked me, "Do you watch anything with Sean Bean in it?" And I went, "No." And he said, "Well, have you seen the James Bond film?" I goes, "I only like the film GoldenEye because he dies twice in that film. So that's the reason why I like Sean Bean in that film is because he dies twice." So, but everything I was like, but anyway, thanks for listening tonight. We thought we've covered most wrestling subjects that you want us to cover. It's been great as usual. Thanks to this person at the end of my headset. I hope you have a great week and have a great fun packing your things up and everything and getting ready for your China experience.
Yeah, I've already got a big list, and obviously I've got the new phone now, so
yeah. We will be back. We will be back on the 19th of May, May the 19th, Sunday at 10 p.m. So you will be. We'll see you back on Sunday night because literally I'm working 6 days in a row from Sunday through till next weekend. Hope you have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. Please sign the petition. If you've not signed it yet, sign the British Bulldog petition at the bottom of our homepage. It's important. We need to get this guy in the Hall of Fame. We really, really need to do it. Thanks, everybody. And remember, I need a co-host for 2 weeks at the end of this month. If you're interested, then give us a shout. And we'll see how we go from there. But positions available. But then I might do interviews and see how we're going there. But take care of yourselves, guys. And Nixie Newman.
Yep.
Watch some decent, funny films, for God's sake. I'll see you next week, sweetheart. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good night.